Buenos dias. From Plaza Real. Very quiet Plaza Real. It's Saturday morning. This is rattling by this time. I've done Berlin, Paris, nearly at the end of Barcelona, Lisbon on Monday. It's so silly. This morning I'm going to Poble-new, which is a new area for me, which is northeast. All about going east with me. Again for the street art. So new street art area, Poble-new. Going to go down all the way down Carafaran, which is I always seem to go to everything leads off Carafaran. Right down the bottom of Carafaran is the metro, Zone 1, and go to Poble-new. There we are. Another bar closed. Amazing how places that are closed, I'm not just meaning Saturdays, but places that I've been to before where they're just not, they're not in existence. Well, let's not get run down, all part of the journey. I need to get water. I'm going to go in there. That's another thing actually I noticed. There was a... Oh, do you know it's there? Wow. That's a new one, Fawns. I was just going to say, there was a mini chain called Fawns, and I thought it had gone bust, because there was one up the top there, and it's gone. I thought, oh well, it's another casualty of coronavirus. And I've literally, as I said it, just spotted one there. So they've obviously moved. That's great for if I wasn't having a breakfast buffet in the hotel, I'd be going there. Great place, Fawn. Right, I'm going to go in non-stop 24 hours with delivery service. They've got a delivery service. They've also got an ice cream menu, just for change. And then straight down to Jaume to go to Poble-new. It's a Kit Kat Cornetto. So I am in danger of trying virtually every single ice cream I think in Europe that I've not seen before. That was the fridge and its box. The box has been kind of separate. Just dump the box. Dump the box. Right. Just so you wanted to know what the Kit Kat Cornetto looks like. It's essentially a Cornetto with a Kit Kat stick sticking out. Right. There you go. I've updated you on the Kit Kat. There's so many of these around. There you go. El Pez on the right with the teeth. I love singing El Pez. When I'm home, I think I may have to get one. There may be some money involved. I do have like a small collection now of street art in my house. But you know, it's a passion. To be honest, I go back to that gallery. There's an El Pez in there. I bet it cost an absolute fortune. Or a Conair, or a Zone. Those three artists. So the Conairs are the ones which are the ice cream, which are kind of with a bite out of and on the side, and the Zones are essentially the bombs. So those three kind of I wouldn't say main artists of the area, but they stand out for me because I've seen a hell of a lot of them. El Pez, Conair and Zone. Right, I'm looking for Jaume, not Zone, but Jaume 1, the metro station, which I think is over there somewhere. Jaume. There we are, L4. We are going in the direction of La Pau. We're getting off at Selva de Mar, about midway. Hopefully this one's got air conditioning, I don't know. Selva de Mar. In my usual shot. Dino Expo, 100 dinosaurs, excellent. Overcast today, well it is at least here. This is the road I'm going to generally follow, kind of straight down. There's Avenue Diagonal right here, which goes almost into the centre. It's diagonal because it basically cuts through Barcelona as a diagonal line. There it is. We're going to go straight over Avenue Diagonal. I'm going to choose my place. And we're going down there. We will see what street art there is. This used to be apparently quite a big area for street art. How it was all like old industrial, which is typical street art areas. However, I think a lot of it's basically been bulldozed and a lot of new builds put up in place, in which case street art is gone. But we'll see anyway as to what there is. Come on, how slow can you go? Oh, that's electric. These electric, you can't even hear these vehicles. Dangerous. On the tracks. This is a bit like Berlin. Can't see a tram though. Right, onward. Better really look back at some of this stuff. I said this before. You've got to have eyes everywhere. Not just for traffic. Again, another old building, a lot of faded art. You can kind of see actually what's happened. See, there's an old remnant of whatever building that was there. I think there was a hell of a lot of stuff here. Then obviously new apartments or offices in the place. It's progress. Nothing wrong with progress. But chasing street art. Look at this, downtown Barcelona. Nobody on the road. Still 15 lanes to check, just in case you've got a random cyclist. Anything decent here? Not really. Anybody in? Hello. Nobody in. I think a lot of this street art is, I think, being swept away by this kind of place. Up and up and up. Always a bit away in the camera. You see, look, there's sort of old industrial. Look, there's a chimney. Just like the Garden of Three Chimneys yesterday. Track street art. Let's just see what's behind this. I'm sure there was a lot of street art here at some point before this great big tower was built. There's more graffiti. What's left? Let's just get close to the chimney. You never know. I'm looking for, you know, some dynamite bit of street art. There's a chimney there. You see, they kind of swept away and built this new stuff. Kept the chimney. Kept that chimney block as though it's a feature. chimney here, another chimney over there. Where's the street art? They've actually put fencing in as well. You can see there is bits and pieces. Oh, there is street art in there, going extendable. But can you get into there? Of course not. How you do get into there? It's all old industrial. Something on a lot of these walls. Over this wall. I'm holding the hand up high now. Don't know what you can see. You can see more than I can. Oh, what have we got here? Horror e politica barata. Game retracted. Retract. You kind of want to get in there. Extended. You can't. The old and the new. Been here. I mean, it must be really busy on a weekday. I mean, it's a Saturday, obviously. There's nobody around. It's completely deserted. At Poble-new. That's a shame. Anyway, onwards. Table tennis. Nobody to play with. Where did I see that? Table football. Table. It was in Paris, wasn't it? Just taking a little breather. There's not much here, sadly. I think it's all been, most of it's been swept away. I'm going to go a little bit further in, just see on this road if there's anything else. Come back, maybe go around and then go back into Barcelona proper. This is Plaça de l'Or Vive, I think. Again, it's you kind of wonder what was here before, because this is all fairly new. Could have been a lot of street art. Could have been here. I can see something over there, but it's not new. Saturday morning football. I do like putting all these seats around and kind of fastening them down to the ground. But I immediately want to sit there and probably move it. You can't. Okay, just a little further. You never know. There may be something. Come on, you can give me something. Oh look, there's a zone. That's what I was talking about, those bombs. Bit of a basic one. Z for zone there. Not a Z for Zorro, a Z for zone. Oh, back here again. Just something out the corner of my eye. Stop gentrification. Well, I think it's a bit late for that. There's gentrification. This on an old building. Stop gentrification, basically just stop knocking things down for the benefit of richer people, pushing the average person out by building these kind of buildings. I get it. Okay, we are on the way back to the metro. It's a different metro stop. Lyceum, I think. But we're going to skirt the park. Poble-new Park, Poble-new Park, just to see what there is here. But I think generally most of it's gone. I think if I'd done this on an earlier visit, like 9 years ago, there would have been, as I understand it, a hell of a lot of stuff here. But you know, so there you go. This is Park Central, Poble-new in here. They're like the little circular windows. We're going to go through that, not literally through there, but that would just be silly. But we'll cut through there. We are skirting Central Park de Poble-new. Poble-new. Oh look, it's an impressive gate. Park de Centre de Poble-new. Love a little map. Love a little map. Oh look. Oh, we have got something. Again, old industrial, never fails. Isn't that Picasso? Oh, I can see more up there as well on that old building. Is that Picasso? Right, camera time. Golino art. Nice little green tunnel there. Quite old street like this. If you can see it for the bins. Again, it's an old building that's not yet been knocked down. Oh look, it's inside. A lot of stuff in there. Oh, that's closed. As though that was going to be accessible. There's two faces there. They look like kind of old black and white film stars. Central Park. Oh look, it's another chimney. I kind of think this is where the street art was. No tap water, no swimming, no fish, and no lightning. That's not a holiday you'd want to go on, really, is it? Into the centre. I wonder if this is meant to signify something. Who knows? Well, that was Poble-new. Emphasis on the new rather than the old. As I said, most of the street art has gone. Chimneys left, but not a lot else. So it's back to the madness. You see, occasionally, if you check the shutters, you can see and you get something. Here's this gallery that I was in a couple of nights ago. And look, there's El Pez, that one on the right. You've got some Conairs down the bottom, which are the lollipops. Yeah, I want that El Pez. It's probably a fortune, so yeah. There's a lot of street art. There's an El Pez at the back. There's another Conair there. I could buy all of those. Anyway.